What are the gene keys? Let's take a look. Richard Rudd, the creator of the gene keys, explains it this way. There are archetypes and shadows. Each gene key represents an archetype, and each archetype has 3 levels. Shadow, which are negative patterns, gift level, which is your creative potential, and what he calls the siddhi, and that's spelled Siddhi, or divine manifestation pattern. By understanding and integrating these levels, individuals can transform shadow patterns into creative gifts and ultimately unlock their higher purpose. This is exactly what drew me to the gene keys in the first place. I was searching for a way to unlock my own higher purpose, knowing that I had been living below that all my life. But every now and then, having a sense of it, having the door crack open, and being able to see that there was something more, something bigger, something more transcendent. And when I read the Gene Keys book, which covers all 64 of the archetypes that Richard Rudd uses in the Gene Keys, I tell people this all the time. I literally felt like I had written the book. The information came so clearly into me that I knew I had to use it for not only my own benefit, but for the benefit of others. And sure enough, I was able to combine a lot of the different, let's say, transformative technologies, transformative information that I had learned over many, many years in my life, or over more than 4 decades, with the information from the Gene Keys, and that bringing together of everything is what led to me creating the Gentle Mastery Method and led to so many changes in my life. The Gene Keys themselves, I use them with my clients to help them very quickly understand the energies at play in their lives, so that when they're ready to make a change, whether it's to have more financial abundance or improve their relationships or deal with a business issue or manage their health, when I'm working with them, I'm able to go directly into the information about the energies that are already in play inside them and help them identify where there are problems that can be fixed and where there are already strengths at play that they can then rely more on. And I do this by using the information in the Gene Keys. This is why it's such an integral part of the work that I do. So you've probably seen in other videos or heard on other podcasts me talking with people about their Gene Keys placements. And I wanted to have a quick video for you simply to explain that this isn't coming from nowhere. This is coming from the work created by Richard Rudd about maybe 20 years ago. I know that it was a long period of time when he was going through the understanding of what this system was, and then learning how to communicate it to the world through his work and his books. So what resonates with me so clearly when I read Richard's words on these 64 different archetypes and the 3 energetic levels within each of those 64 archetypes, it resonates with me because the primary 4 gene keys that Richard Rudd has in his profile are the exact same as the primary 4 gene keys I have in my profile, only in reverse order. So we're both born in the same energy fields with our primary energies. So it's very easy for me to understand this somewhat complex system that I know many of you have heard about, many of you have looked into, and many of you want to know more about. For anyone who has looked at the gene keys and found that they want to know more, but don't really have the time to dive in and do the serious amount of contemplation that Richard Rudd suggests, and that I believe fully in, I'm here to help you move more quickly into this higher purpose that you're here for, move more quickly out of these shadow energies or these daily challenges that we all deal with. And believe me, the challenges keep coming. Nobody ever really rises above them unless you transcend. And the point of understanding these energies is so that when the challenges occur, you can flip them immediately or close to immediately into a strength you can then utilize in whatever's going on in your life. That's what I'm here for, as a guide, as a helper, as an interpreter, as someone who can understand what's going on with you based on these energies you were born with. Please, please, please let me know if there's anything you have a question about. I would be more than happy to take a look, and I would love to work with anybody who feels like this message is for them. Thank you so much.